Hey guys, it's Andrew Keene from KeenOnTheMarket.com. This is your ES Mini, oil, euro, and now earnings video recap for July 10th, 2012. I put out 5 earnings trades that I'm putting on with my real money. I can't give advice, but I can tell you how I'm trading my own money. Yesterday, my premium earnings webinar, and out of the 5, one of them has come true, and Alcoa, I'm up 35%. I took partial profits in Alcoa. I'll go over that trade in a minute. We have a premium earnings webinar next Sunday, and it will go over my Hayman Cribbett trading strategy, historical movement, implied movement, measured move targets, chart, risk, reward, break even, time and target. So we're going to go over this. On the next premium earnings webinar, we want to keep this exclusive and elite, so we only have a limited amount of seats. You can email sales@keenonthemarket.com for a seat, and we're going to cap it at a certain number of people. So, minis, me and Alex talked about this. This was a fake breakout to the upside. You know, many people thought after you broke 1350, we had difficulty getting through 1350. We'd get to 1410 in a hurry. Well, we've totally reversed. And the stock market likes to do what is not anticipated, what hurts the most people. So I think a lot of people got long above this 1350 level, and selling pressure all day today, selling pressure for the last 4 days. Let's look at the minis on the 5-minute chart. We have the 50, 100, and 150-day moving average around this 1333 level in the S&P. So these are going to be critical levels. We're also going to, the low of today, 1330 half, is very critical. Also to the downside, 1300 is critical. So let's look at the 5-minute charts for today and see how we traded today. Basically, it was down all day. So we opened up this morning. At 1356. We are up about 6 points this morning and straight down. We had a sell signal here. I did not take this trade. Selling at 1348.75. I would have had a risk about 6 points. It would have had me into the trade for a great trade, 17 points to the downside. And we used this Ichimoku cloud, and we can talk about it in the live trading room. If you guys want a demo for equity, options, futures, and forex live demo for the trading room, you can email sales@keenonthemarket.com. In this setup, we would have had sell signal. I would have had a risk to above the cloud to 1354. I should have sold 1348 halves. I was risking 5.5 points. I could have taken my first target at 5.5, and I let the rest ride all day. So very, very weak day today in the minis. Let's look at oil, and I talk about oil being a sell signal. Sell on any rallies. Well, today in oil, another bearish day. I think we get down to the $76 level that we tested, $77 level. We have a spinning top candle a couple days ago. I could have sold it on July 5th. I would have sold the close, 87.22. I could have risked about 2 points to above the high. As you can see, we have a long tail here, which means sellers came into the market and closed near the close to the lows, and then we sold off after this. So I could have sold the close here on the spinning top candle, risk to 89.5, and I would have been in it for about a $3 winner. One thing I also want to talk about is the euro, and I continue to be short the euro. I think we test lower. I think we test down to this 118.74 level in the euro. Let me just pull this up real quick. So more selling pressure. Every time the euro goes down about 50 pips, I cover some of my position. We have to take it all the way back to the lows from June 2010, where we hit this 118.74 level. So I think the euro does test lower. We have not seen any strength in the euro in the last couple of days. If you look, bearish days, lower lows, lower highs. So I think the euro does test lower. One earnings trade I want to talk about was Alcoa. In Alcoa, I sold the weekly 8-9 call spread. So I sold the weekly 8 calls. I bought the 9 calls. I didn't think Alcoa would get above $9. If it went above $9, I want it to be out of the trade. It's been in this trading range from it's from $8 to $9. So I didn't think Alcoa would get above 9. So that's the strike I wanted to buy. I thought it would retest down to the 820 level. Alcoa weak today, down to 840. I took partial profits. I sold these call spread on average for around 63 cents. They closed at 40 cents today. So good for 35% profits in one day. And the premium earnings webinar on Sunday, we'll go over earnings in Goldman Sachs, Chipotle, Johnson & Johnson, Freeport Mac, Citigroup, and more. There'll probably be 5 of them. It'll be an hour and a half long. Just $10 a trade can get you in to see what I'm thinking, how I'm playing earnings, how I look at earnings, measured move targets, historical movement, implied movement. So we have limited spots. Email sales@keenonthemarket.com because we will cap the number. This is Andrew Keen. Have a great night.